Hi, this is Milou. Today, I would like to give my intuitive impression of the border situation and the babies. When something is on my mind, I can either do remote viewing or get visions of what's going on. The other day while I was working and watching the news, I heard of the story of a baby which was about 3 months old. I understand, or I'm not quite sure, but in any event, the baby was on the floor mat crying, sobbing for her mom. And I could see the baby. I had a vision of the baby sitting on the floor mat, sobbing, and I cannot get that picture out of my mind. For that very reason today, I usually give 70% of what I see about Trump and his family and those around him. Today I'm going to give you a little more. I feel the White House is in panic mode. I feel Trump is fully aware that the country has turned against him. Except for some in his base who will accept anything he does or say. But after yesterday, when he rescinded the order he gave to separate those families, I feel that marked a turning point for this administration. And I feel going forward, even reporters are no longer going to hold back when they are speaking to him. If he thinks that he's going to be able to get away the way he used to before, with his lies, that is, it's going to get more intense. And the media has started doing it, replaying videos of what he said before compared to what he's saying now. It is going to get a lot more intense. And some are going to ask him questions about the way he lies to the public. I have mentioned in my previous videos that the summer was going to get hot for Trump. Well, it's going to be more intense than I could even imagine, because besides Avenatti, we're going to have this border situation plus Mueller, among other lawsuits that are coming his way. I feel even Trump is aware that he is not going to get away, at least more aware that he's not going to be able to get away this time with what he has done. He was hoping the North Korea summit was going to give him a break. And as I predicted before, it was a photo opportunity. And now I feel it's concrete on everyone's mind. It was a fiasco and a lie. He did not accomplish anything. I also feel, and today I'm going to say this clearly, I feel Trump and his family are sharing our secrets with countries who are not our friends. I have been careful about saying this because I like to be able to validate when I say things, but I feel at some point all these things are going to come out. If you notice the ZTE situation, that he was willing to give a pass. That company was using cell phones to collect information about our military and their movement. That is all part of Trump's under the cover approach to sharing our secrets. The meeting that's coming up between him and Putin, he's going to be sharing our secrets and the way and our approach on how we solve or how we plan on approaching certain world issues. He wants to be able to sync with Putin. The other thing I feel like saying, Trump would like to be able to synchronize approach to doing things with Putin. For some reason, after Trump was elected, he was under the impression that he could bring his own security. That's why he brought that gentleman with him. And after that, he was going to try to have Russia provide him with guards. That was his original thinking, in order for him to be able to freely do whatever he wanted to do. I know this sounds crazy. I don't know what Trump is thinking or if he's that dumb. But that's how he thinks. Him and Steve Bannon, their plan was to change our democracy to something closer to what Putin has. And Trump's idea was to have Ivanka take over after his term was over. That's how arrogant Trump is, and dumb, if you ask me. This border situation that he created, and now trying to convince the public he's saving those families or protecting the families, is going to be like an albatross around his neck until he leaves office. This atrocity is not over yet. We are at the beginning. We have not learned everything that have taken place at those camps and homes where the Trump administration has placed those kids. All these things that are going on today, I know they are very sad, but that is to show us what type of person Trump is, the people around him, and if we are not careful, where we are going to end up. But Trump and his family are going to pay for this. Karma is coming. As for Stephen Miller, after this administration is over, life is not going to be easy for him. I hope he finds a job with the KKK. Maybe they can give him some protection. I am trying to figure out what these people are thinking. Because once their Secret Service melt away, they are going to have to face the truth. And having said that, there is something that keeps nagging me. There is something that we, the public, don't know about yet. there is a certain arrogance on the part of Trump, his family, and those around him. If you notice, it feels like they think they're going to be in power forever if you watch their behavior. If I don't know if everyone can sense it or see it. And this has been a question on my mind for a long time. I feel some people in Congress are part of a group of people Trump has around him that are able to convince him that they can extend his grip on power or his terms indefinitely. That's why I feel those people are behaving that way. Not that it's going to happen, but it feels like a lot of people around Trump has that in mind. And I also feel he is taking a lot of initiatives on his own. I think it's a great thing because he's showing himself every day for who he really is and where he wants to take this country and where we are today. The way I see this, taking babies, prisoners, cannot be any worse. To be able to do something like that and expect the public to accept it takes a lot of gall, and you have to have some kind of confidence, or somebody told you you can get away with it and you're gonna be where you are forever. There won't be any consequences. Just like Xi is in China. He is in charge for life. For some reason, I think Trump feels he can do the same with us. He's gonna find out this summer. The other person I would like to touch with is Stephen Miller. When this is over, I don't feel life is gonna be kind to Stephen, because I hope he'll be making a lot of money, because his life is not gonna be like before. The next person I feel like saying the same about is the woman, Kirsten, who's in charge of Homeland Security. Her life and getting a new job, good luck. Yeah, you can get it. She's gonna be able to get another job working for some kind of cuckoo organization somewhere. And for some reason, I would not be surprised if she leaves the administration in the near future, because it feels like to me she's breaking down. And so are many others in this administration, because they have come to realize they are not going to get away with this, and it's going to follow them for a very long time. Kelly, I don't have to say much about him because Trump humiliates him all the time. I am surprised he's still there, because it feels like to me every day he has a battle going on mentally, whether he should quit that day. Taking those babies is not going to go away anytime soon. And my feeling of the Trump family being ruined and possibly let in jail still stand. The other reference is Manafort. I feel Manafort has trouble sleeping. He never thought he would end up in jail. You know, when people have means, it's like a drug. They feel they're on top of the world and they can do whatever they want and they can get away with whatever they want. Manafort right now is facing reality and the limit of what he can get away with. This is an awakening moment for Manafort. He'll flip. As for Cohen, Trump's attorney, he is on his way there. The only thing that's holding Michael Cohen back from flipping is because the prosecutors have not called him yet. The minute they do, all Trump's secrets are going to be spilled. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time. See you soon.